So hi, good morning, everybody. So we are entered into the week 5 in this 1 hour session. We try to do some problems on the practice, which was on the VM. Actually, that problems are there on your SIG dashboard also, but mostly the Linux expects that hands-on on the virtual environment, because mostly that VM is that most useful platform where you can experience that real system commands, right? Yeah, let me share my screen. Yes, that's entire screen I'm sharing. Mm. Yeah, hope my screen is visible, and I'm sharing my terminal also. Yes. Say, look at here. So I'm going to my VM. So let me check that. So how many problems are there in the so far of your week 5? Maybe we'll try for the practice problems. So we are going for the OPT where it is having, all configured problems are there. Let me check that. Week 5, yes. Oh, it's a 7 problems are there. Maybe possibly in this 1 hour. I'm expecting at least 5 problems we can finish this. So PPA 5.1 to 5.7, we'll do this one. Maybe 5 or 4 problems definitely we'll finish for today. So while we are solving the problem, you will experience why the particular and what's approach is that suitable for it, and what are the different ways to do it, right? So let me go back to my root. So I'm going back to my root. Yeah, that's going for the root, and then CS. Here it is. We are creating totally 7 folders for that PPA, 5.1 to 5.7. So let's have the creation of the directories. Yeah, that's week 5. So mkdir. So we are creating the PPA 5, and we have that range of that. You can use it, braces expansion with range. You can specify that 1 to 7. It creates that recursively 7 folders within the range of that 5.1 to 5.7. So it is easy way to create, right? So yeah, that's folders are ready as per that, whatever the configured is done. So we have done that 5.1 to 5.7. Yeah, let's do that. So we are moving to the first problem. So let me have the first problem as CDPPA 5.1. So synchro show. Yeah, let's understand the problem is create a file that is called document.txt. So we are trying to create one particular file called document that contains that all possible file names, right? Maybe, in the current directory, you have a list of files are there, and the file names are in the format of this way, right? X and Y and Z. So file underscore X and Y and Z. What X represents is, oh, it could be any lowercase alphabet, right? And Y is also represent that, oh, it's also another lowercase alphabet, right? And Z is a number between that 0 and 4. So here the file underscore is a common constant one, but whereas that X and Y and Z is a different kind of varied names, right? Maybe you have a AA1, AA2, AA3, AA0, something like that, so that you will have these combination of files in the current directory. And still we are going with the question. Oh, you're supposed to use echo to solve this with a single command. So possibly, actually, I plan to do using ls. Maybe I don't know what is there in my ls. Let me check that. So currently in this folder, there is no particular files, whatever the files they said, right? But we try to create using echo, not creating actually. What you can say is that, so what way is that you can, we'll do that simple kind of displaying the file names, right? Is it right? Because currently we don't have any files in this, right? Is it right? Yes, correct. So we try to display, and that display things we want to redirect it to documents.txt. Still the instructions is going on. So the document.txt should have that separated by a single space. Okay. The file names which are single space only. Few examples that file underscore dh3, because alphabet of smaller alphabet of x, smaller alphabet of y, and z is in the range of that 0 to 4. Yeah, these are some simple sample file names which are you are generating using echo, what you can use, right? So you don't need to create a script for this. Oh, that's great. You can directly run the command, the terminal, and create the file. After the file is created, yeah, synchro eval we do it. But it's okay. But let's see that how you can generate these kind of sequence of file names. So as they said, they use it a single echo command. I don't want to do that directly creating document.txt. Let me try that. Echo. What I do is, again, whatever earlier you have used is brace expansion. Similar lines I'm trying to explain. So I'm trying to generate now. So what I try to do is, the file is a common one. Okay. The file is a common one where the brace expansion is there for other things. So let me do that. A to Z. No, I want to try that. First, it is how this particular echo is functioning. Let me try that. Yes. Possibly you can see that, this way it is a simple echo is iteratively it is repeated, because we have used it brace expansion of a range of that A to Z. Now, as per the instruction, X is a lowercase alphabet, Y is a lowercase alphabet, and then Z is going to be numbered from 0 to 4, right? So same thing I can do it. What I do is, again, the second brace range, or we can say that, the range of A to Z we can specify. And third character should be 0 to 4. Yeah, this is very clear, right? This is what a simple displaying of that, auto generated file names. These things we need to redirect to, the question is, file name is, yes, documents.txt. So simply this particular console output, whatever IO output you got it, that we are directing to documents.txt. Yeah, it is pretty easy, because they did not make you to complicate that whatever existing files are there, in that you search for it. No. Simply use the echo, generate a temporary printing, and that printing has to be directed to documents.txt. So now my document.txt file is ready. So let's do that. Synchro eval. So some particular case is failed, right? So what the test case is failed is, I did something wrong. A to Z. That's okay pretty much then. Any other issue then? So let me try that again, once again. File underscore, sorry, I did not give the text, right? There should be extension of .txt. Sorry, I supposed to give here the first part of file underscore is common, and the dot text is a common. So, but rest of things are generated, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, this is very easy one, right? I think you got the point. What the question they are asking? They did somewhat more familiar with brace expansion. The brace expansion is a range of values where you can iteratively generate a range of values. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So yeah, that's great. That's great. So let me go back to PPA 5.2. Yeah, that's it. Synchro. Show. So this could be somewhat bigger question, right? So here, given a shell variable, month. See, the month is already given a shell variable. Maybe it was created earlier. It was created in the backend configuration. Maybe I think so. Containing a string value corresponding to some calendar month of 2023. Maybe they'll put some particular month name, maybe February or May or something like, some other reasonable month name, right? So use a cal command to create a file name called x.txt. So maybe it is also a range of, braces, we are using brace expansion. I think so. Maybe let me read the question. Where x is a string value in the variable of month. Oh, that's great. So what they want to do is, so let me open it here. What they want to do is, so maybe the month is earlier variable. It might be assigned with January or February, something like that. That is there. And this January calendar you supposed to create. So that it creates that January.txt, something like this. So that's it. The question it senses, right? So here your command should create a file name. Oh, this another file has to be created. So the command should also create a file. We already know this x.txt is okay. And also create another file called error.txt that contains error message if that string month does not exist corresponding to the calendar month. Maybe they will give some kind of not available of 12 months, right? You might give some IATM. There is no month called IATM, right? Something like that, right? Yeah. So then, so error.txt is created. Definitely the recent executed command is failed means you will get some standard error, right? The status of the error is right. Yeah. So create all the files in the current working directory. Yes, of course we do it, right? Now, the variable month contains, okay, example. Oh, they said it is 3 characters. Make sure I used it. January is a complete month, but it might be 3 characters one. Your solution should create that mov.txt, just 3 characters of month name, containing the calendar month of, yes, I already know that. The November month calendar, okay, of 2023. Yes, 2023 might be constant, right? Yes. So the November month, okay. Oh, because if it is November.txt is created, definitely there is no error. Error.txt contains empty. That's already we know. And if the variable, oh, that's what, as I said, IATM is a one unknown month. They said it is a garbage. If the garbage is given, the garbage month is not there. We have Jan to December, right? So that's impossible to do it, right? Then your solution must create error.txt, whatever error is raised, and containing the error from the cal will be read. Sorry. Oh, okay. Here the error is available, but cal command it creates a file called garbage.txt that should be empty, because if calendar is generated, you will get the calendar.txt. If calendar is not generated, you will get empty file. That's absolutely, it happens, right? Okay. Maybe somewhat a bigger question, but interesting, right? Write your code in the calendar.sh, right, shell file. The variable month will be present in there. Yeah, it was already there. You need not create. That means I need not create a separate variable like this, right? That was already in the backend configuration. They did it, right? So I think so. Any particular way, just anybody can quickly say how to do that one, calendar.sh. So let me open vi calendar.sh. Yes. So anyone, any clue? So maybe just for think about a while, right? Because it is interesting question. Just think for a while, right? If any idea, please let me know. Because already assume that already month variable is there. The variable we need to utilize. That's it, right? Okay. So if it is, I'm going back to my bash shell. Just let me go for my local bash shell. If month variable is created as some or December, right? It's a string variable, they said, right? So I want, I think it can be right, this, right? So I can do that one. Is it okay? The month equal to, yes, sorry. I'm sorry. There might be additional space was given. Now, calendar, I want to get it for the month. Oh, sorry. I want to use the variable, whatever it is there. Month variable. Maybe I'll give it 2023. So is it calendar or cal? Well, what's the thing? Right, cal only, right? It was there, right? In my mission, it was there. I think so. I'm not sure. So maybe let me do that. Sudo apt install. I think cal was there, right? Cal is a default. It's supposed to get it. Maybe I don't know. Just let me try this one. I think my local Ubuntu is must. This, right? Mm. No, just let us. For locally, I want to test it before I'm going directly the script. So that makes good for me, right? Great. So now let me try that one. Yes, it's a perfect, right? So the month already I assigned is December. So that December calendar, we got it. Yeah, any idea on this? How to do that one? On this particular uh, calendar.sh? Yeah, it's pretty easy, right? So just whatever variable is there, that variable I need to utilize. So let me read my question again, once again, because I forgot whatever variables to be used, or yeah. The script is okay, calendar.sh. The variable is month. So the output has to be generated to the particular one when it is success. Whenever error was there, it will be redirected to error.txt. That's okay. If it is not, vice versa, it will be done, right? So let me go back to my this vi calendar.sh. So yeah, that's calendar.sh. We supposed to use cal function, and whatever the variable so far it's there, just you utilize it. I did not create that because you need not take the value that was already there in a environmental variables. Maybe in the backend configuration they have, so I can use that, right? But the month is a constant. You can do that. Now if this command is successfully executed, where should I redirect output? Where should I redirect? If it is successfully done, where should I redirect?
We will display on the screen.
No, I think they said not displaying, right? So you supposed to redirect the output to the specific month. If it is November, they said in the question, please just
Yes,
to
yes.
show.
Now, November.txt.
Correct, correct. So if it is successfully done, so here the November is not constant, it's also variable. What I do is the same month I'm using .txt, right? If this command is success, you will redirect it, that particular output, to the month variable. The month variable is whatever the month is configured backend. That was. If it is failed, maybe there is unknown month you have given it, then you need to redirect it to error.txt. This is constant one, because whatever error is right, that's going to be right. Yes. So I think it's we question is larger, but it's not so complex, right? So change mode plus X calendar.sh. It's a synchro eval. Somewhat interesting, but it's good. The question is very good because the variable they want to make you to familiar. The variable is already declared. You try to utilize the variable in two parts. One is that generating calendar. Second one is redirecting the output to that particular month name. If it is feb.txt is created. If it is march.txt is created. If it is failed, error.txt is created. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yes. Uh, uh, that's okay. Good question. Simple, but it good question, right? PPA 5.3. Synchro show. It is a huge content of file was given, right? Yes, good. Yeah. So a bash command to print that number of login attempts which are recorded in the file name of myauth.log. Maybe this file content is called myauth.log, located in the current working directory. So this content is already there in the current working directory. So you need to filter it. So I think filtering one way that, maybe you use it a proper grep, that's possibly we do that. That's okay. But the thing is, what should be counted? The failed logins has to be counted. Yeah. So this is what use log file is there, where it is a failed login. Yeah, here you can find it. This is a failed login. This is a failed login. The log file, it contains various status messages, right? Whether the user is closed or opened the session, or newly logged in user. All these statistics are maintained. All these informations, what timestamp it was done, basically what timestamp it was done, and what is the status of the particular attempt. 1, 2, 3, 4 failed login, and then any other thing, 5 another failed login, then we have a 6, we have 7, right? Yes, got. Yes, there are failed logins are totally 7. You supposed to redirect this output to grep. Grep will do that exclusively. We want to search for failed login. Fortunately, the failed login is having countable number. How many failed logins are there? That we need to count it. So I think it's very, very, very straightforward question, because grep, it requires a string to be set. That's called failed login. That failed login to be counted. That's it, right? So what you're supposed to do is, if you go for the grep, with the help of this, the counting can be done it using -c. I think -l or -c. Pretty sure that -c only.
-c it is. -c.
Yes. Count the number, right? Yes. So what my question, which is, I supposed to write that script. Yeah, fail.sh, right? Yes. So vi fail.sh. Either you can use it a grep alone, or you can use it grep with w count also. Maybe I'll use it first way is that grep only, the redirect I'm using with this particular the particular log file. The log file is myauthorized.log. This was assumed that it's in the current folder itself. This output we are redirecting to grep. So exclusively I want to count for that failed login. This is easiest way, right? Failed login. Because it's a single alone, we don't have any other combination, because only the particular word we need to set it and we have to count it. It's very easy, very, very easy there. They have given a bigger long file, but the working implementation is pretty easy there. Change mode plus x fail.xx synchro eval. Oh, somewhat is missing. I think I did something wrong. Yeah, fail.sh, right? Let me go for it. So it is counting, correct? So myauth.login. Oh, sorry, maybe the mistake out of the file name. My author, right? Sorry. No, my author authorization, right? Yes, correct. So same thing here. And you can use some combination of WC also. Somebody likes to use it. They don't want to use it this C here. They can. Because they can take the help of, I think they did not tell you the limitation is only grep. So we are free to use it, right? WC and long list. That's okay. It also works. There's no limitation was there. That's good. Yeah, this log file is lengthy, but very easy to solve this one. Only for grep and WC. If it's required, both is okay. CDPPA 5.4. So let me try that. Synchro show. So here, write a command that extracts that system processor architecture from the output of the uname. The uname command gets the complete details of your system, what really operating system you are using, what architecture you are using, what processor. So maybe a lot of information. So let me see what uname is doing. So the output should be something like ARM processor and whatever, whatever processor is there, that processor information only we need to get it. So write a command. That command we write it in the arc.sh. The script will not receive any input, okay, and cannot have that any command line argument. Script should output only the stand output. The stand output is this, because maybe this particular one is example. You are running the particular mission is that x86 and 64-bit, either 86-bit or 64-bit processor, I think so. So let me try that. What my local mission is saying about uname, right? Let me try that, because uname. So uname alone is a Linux machine. Uname with all A, because all particular properties. Oh, it might be a bigger string, right? Yes. It's a completely it is giving. So what is all these are? Let me understand. Because without understanding, we cannot do it, right? They asked about processor architecture. The question is on the processor architecture. Yes, processor architecture. So let me see that what's the processor architecture here. Uname. So let me check the help of this, right? Yeah, all is okay. Kernel, print the kernel name. N is a node name. Kernel releases R. No, let me understand that what each of that, right? So because you can see that here, x86 are many 86 are there. x86, 64. There are many things. Let me understand each of these parts, right? So uname -s. This is, what exactly the kernel name, that's sure. So similar way, uname -n, it is Satyacom, this is a node, what exactly the node currently you're working on. So now, after this node, kernel is this. Yeah, this part is kernel from this version here to up to the generic. So this part is called kernel release. Maybe the version of the kernel, right? Kernel release thing, I don't know, maybe, the generic kernel thing. And kernel version is that maybe this part you will get it. Ubuntu, this part. That's what the V is. Okay, fine. Yeah, great. Oh, this completely it was there. Up to here, UTC. Up to here, it is a single field. That's what interesting here. This part is completely the kernel version. And next one is mission. This is okay. And next one is processor. Next one is hardware platform. And the last one is operating system. So what we are trying to get is P. So I can try that -P. So we'll get it, right? So this P is enough. I can do this one very easily. So I don't think it is a bigger problem. So arc.sh, vi arc.sh. So here we use it uname with -p. That's more easy to get quickly then. Uname with -p. I'm sure that maybe that output only they are expecting. Let me check it, whether it is all edge cases or something is failed or what. We'll check it. Arc.sh, change mode +X. arc.sh, synchro eval. Yeah, it is pretty easy one because there is no private test cases. I think you got it right. Any other things, right? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So because direct question, but maybe they want to make it too. Oh, sorry, this was opened unnecessarily. Yes. Now let me read the question once again. Yes, that's okay. So maybe directly they have given the output of this. Oh, that's okay, but maybe they did not check the whatever uh, the particular output should be generated only this way. I don't know what's edge cases. Maybe they want to make it pretty easy question in that way. In that sense, they have made it. I'm not sure of that. For example, no, just I'm thinking about various directions. If they want to make it a complex question, what they want to do is, you name all this is A. In this, I want to extract the processor part is this part, right? Because if it is you name help, which is going to be operating system hardware processor, so that means you supposed to extract this part, right? If you want to extract this part, maybe you can apply some cut command or something like that. Is it right? If it is that way you want to try it, yes, you can do it, right? If you want to do in that way, I can uh, separate by space. If that way space is separated, first word, second word, this entire one is a third, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, and completely this is 8, this is 9, this is 10, this is 11, this is 12. Yes, I can directly pick this using cut also. 12. What I can do is maybe actually I don't know whether they checked the edge cases. That's what the reason we got very easily. Maybe I can try you name all particular output, just whatever all properties of the current mission you are getting. That one I'm redirecting to cut. So complete line means this complete line, and it's been redirected to there to cut command. That cut command will do a delimitation, the delimiting character. That's a space. So based on the spaces it is done. This particular one is called as the 12th field, the field number 12. So what I do is I want to extract F2, sorry, 12. Directly pick the 12th field. Yeah, that's it. Maybe this way also you can try. Just let me do that. I'm interested to do other way also, right? Because they said it is use the particular output of all A, then you try to filter it, right? Maybe other way that would help us get all the particular line in that 12th field we are cutting. The 12th field, how do you get it is by delimiting by spaces. Yeah, that's okay, it works. It's other way. Just already change mode is done. Synchro eval. Yeah, this is okay. Because as per the question we went, we did not use that any kind of direct approach like -P. Option P is okay. Directly we can get the processor. But the output of the particular entire properties we want to filter in a specific way. Yeah, this is okay. There is other way of doing. Whether my code is this. Yeah, it is arc. Yeah, that's another way of doing, right? Yeah, that's good. I think they did not check the edge cases. Whether somebody directly they can use it -P, that's got it, right? CDPPA 5.5. Synchro show. So here again the log file. Let me read the question. Yeah, this is write a script to print the users, one on each line, who are logged successfully. Exactly. Extract the information from the file my authorizer located, that my authorized one, my authorization in the current working directory. The output should contain usernames only and should be unique. Okay. Maybe in this log file, various users are involved. Maybe if you could see the log file, you can see that there is a root user is there, there is a student user is there, and yeah, there is a user called ZDM. Yeah, this is a user, right? These things are right. And what are the users? I can see that. Yeah, guest user is there. Maybe guest and guest two both are different. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And there is a root user is there. I think so. I'm not sure. That let me check that. But guest user is perfect, right? But it is root is not a user. I've been mistaken, right? Yeah, guest is a user. Pretty sure that. And who else the users? Guest and guest two student. Yeah, that's it. I don't think guest two guest student. Yeah, that's it. What's the output? Yes, correct. GDM I said, guest I said, guest two I said, and student I said. Is there any other users? Why? Root is yeah, actually I think user root is not printed. Why it is not user root printed? Let me check that question, right? It is script to who are logged in successfully. Yes. So how do you know that logged in successfully? Let me check that. There are various sessions are maintained. Session
So
is, yeah, tell me.
we can print those line which are logged successfully, like -v failed login.
Mhm. So I think there is no successfully logged in. Is there any message? Yes. Actually, this particular text I want to identify what content is there. Let me bring this text file and try this text file in the particular current directory, direct going for evaluation. Let me go back to my OPT, CS, CD, PPF 5.5. Because bringing the text file, it gives you the complete thing, right? So this is public test cases. Okay, maybe it was there in the public test cases. Yes, there is a test case 0. In this, some text file is there. Yes, correct. This input text file is there. Let me investigate that one. So copy this one, CP, this input.txt file into my particular root. So this is my root, CS. In this, my particular PPA 5.5. Just go back to my this one, tilde CS CD PPA. So just let me try how to do that, right? Because how I want to extract various ways. Clear. Let me read the content. VI, what my input contains. VI, input.txt, because I should know what content is there for me. The session is different. Successfully is not there. I think authentication failure, various things are there. What kind of thing is there? Logged out is not considered. Session is different. Successfully login. This is a successful login. Can we consider this one? Is it right?
Let's system login.
Correct. Because it's a system, the login. This is a new user, which is a GDM. It's a matching. And one more login. I should see that where it is new login. Yes, here it is, right? This one, right? A new session the particular user called guest, right? Yeah, got it. The new session is a common constant. The username is changing here, correct? So here it is also changing, maybe ID or something, unique identification. But this particular user is changing. This particular thing is changing. It's varied. But I have to find out the new session things, right? Yeah, got it. Yeah, that's I'm going back. First, let me filter my cat login, so I can find out the new session, right? So what I do is cat sorry, it's input.txt. That output is redirected to grep. What I do is what I do is I want to find out the lines which are right, the lines which are right. So not match things. Is it lines, or yeah, it might be. If it is directly, I'm using new session. Is it small letter or not? I don't know. Let me check this one. What happens? This one, right? Then I'll get an idea. Yes, correct. Got it. So new session is okay. New session, GDM we got it, guest we got it, student we got it. Guest we got twice, but they want it unique only. They don't want repeated things like guest and guest is repeated. We don't want it. We want only unique. I think unique possibility is there. There is thing is there. That's okay. That's okay. But here is what I do is yeah. So I need to pick out only this part. Is it right? I need to pick out only
Yes,
this
sir.
part, right? So what I do is, so the same grep command, I don't want this particular part. I don't want this part, right? This timestamp and all these I don't want it, right? So new session, this part is uniquely it is generating. What I do is it can be matched to anything. Yeah, anything. Okay. And then off user is a common where it is then that that's a constant one. The user is okay, but whatever the rest of things is uh, anything, maybe GDM, guest or student. I don't want this part, only matched string only. I don't want complete line. What I do is I use it only the matched part of it. I don't want complete line. So let's see that. Yes, got it. Okay. But I don't want this part also. This dot also I don't want it. So I want to avoid the dot. So what I do is up to before the dot, right? Up to before the dot means just before the dot. Don't include the dot. So I don't want to include not. I don't want to include this dot. Okay, yes, because dot is a punctual character, so punctuation character. So we use it not that dot, so that up to the not before, sorry, dot before we are getting. Yeah, maybe it works, right? Yes, got it. So the matched part we got it. So in this except dot, so this dot we don't want it. This part we don't want it. This part we don't want it. Okay. Now what should I do is this part we need to extract in this one.
We can use cut.
Yes, that could be good idea. Correct. So I can use a combination of cut. So when I use a cut, I use the tab. Current delimiting is space is suitable. That is very clear. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sixth field is very easily you can get the sixth field. Yes, good. That's great. Correct. So this sixth field, unique things only I want it. Okay, so I can redirect it to unique. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's okay. The same output you got it. Why it's missing? This output is okay. Unique is okay. Up to the cutting of the sixth field. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sixth field we got it. The sixth field unique we are sending output. We are redirecting to unique. There are multiple commands. Somewhat what's wrong with that? Somewhat interesting thing. Yeah, up to here, the output of the text is sent to here. Only we are extracting that new session matching instead of complete lines. Do I need to use
Sir, can you use unique with minus u sign?
minus?
Minus u.
Minus u. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
No. I think something ignore case or something, right? So let me check that what is the help of my unique, right? So I use it long back. I'm not sure. The unique is for, oh, so here adjacent matchings only it can do the unique, right? So adjacent matchings means here GDM and guest, guest and student, student and guest. So if adjacent matching was happened, then only you can do unique. Otherwise, we cannot do it. So that you supposed to use sort also. I hope you got it right. This point, right? I think you
Yes,
got it
sir.
right. So unique alone doesn't work for us, right? Because even if you have been just any time if you are familiar with removing the duplicate elements is what I do is current element we compare with the next one. If it is same, one of them you remove it. Again, you do the same process so that a larger list it will come. It is synced to smaller list by removing duplicates. Yes, got it. Yeah, very good documentation. So yeah, that's okay. So F6 is okay. Then you sort it to redirect it to sort it. Yes. Now what happens, guest and guest is a repeated. So these things can be done unique. So that unique. That's it. That's it. Oh, sorry. I think it is unique. Got it. Now you got it. So maybe it is lengthy one, but it is interesting, right? So let me copy this one. Yeah, it is interesting question. So what is synchro show? What is my file name? I'm supposed to use it. My log script has to be written login.sh. So vi login.sh. So these things are something complexity question. They want to combine the various commands combination. Of course, Unix does not remove the duplicates whenever non-adjacent is there. You're supposed to have this one so that we sorted. This is cutting by spaces. This is exclusively filtering the string, which is that a new session means new user. Maybe I think it is. Yeah, that's okay. I think it works right. Maybe interesting question it is. Chmod +x login.sh synchro eval. Oh, something is failed. So 86 then what is the output that they are expecting? Yes, wait. Synchro show. What is the output they are expecting? GDM guest to student. Okay. GDM guest to student. We got that.
Sir, you have to do math.sl. You're doing input.txt.
What I have given?
You are doing cat input.txt.
Oh, sorry. I'm in the same philosophy where I tried locally. This is log file is different, right? Correct. The log file name is incorrect. Yeah, my authorization. My authorization. Spray dot log. Yes, I think it works right. A wrong file redirection. Yes. Yes. Yeah, great. So this is somewhat interesting question. Hope it is okay. That's good. Yes. Cool. So let me go for the PPA 5.6 synchro show. Oh, again they like to use more log files. Yes, log files are most important part of Linux machines, right? Yes, because mostly Linux servers are log files tracks only they'll maintain. Yeah, because it is holding a lot of requests, maybe web requests or database requests. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, print that previous login time of the user guest. So exclusively they went for the word called guest. So they want to pick that. Maybe previous login means the last login. Uh, they want to pick that in the format of that last login time, the month, and then month name, DD, and then hours, minutes, seconds. What way it's there? Okay, okay. It is very easy because already that date is in the same format. Timestamp is in the same format. I need not think about how to extract how to extract DD. So because it's a direct one, what was there, right? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Respectively, extract the information from that logs available myauth dot the current directory. Okay. So for the guest only. So I need to find out that uh, the previous or last login time of a guest, right? Okay. So where can I find the guest, right? Okay. So the login time of the guest, maybe let me see the output, right? That makes interesting for me then. Login time, okay, the script will, okay. 21, 32, and 32. Let me check it. What is 21, 20, 32, 30? 21, 20, 20, 20. These two are contains that. Is it a new session? I think it's a new session, right? Is it a new
It's
session?
like session closed for user guest like.
No, this time is no. I'm going just reverse engineering. Maybe that makes interesting. See, 20, 32, 32. This timestamp is matching for these two entries, or I think these four entries, right? Yes. No other things are matching for this. Uh, Here, the session opened for guest. Here, the new session 31 for the user guest. Session opened by login. Okay, guest by login. It did a login event. Due to that, new session is opened. Uh, Here, uh, session. That's okay. That's okay. But why should it select only this? Why not the next part or previous part? Is it the last one? Before it, any login for this one guest? Here, there's a closing is there. Any new session is there. I don't know why it is right. Still, this kind of new session. Yes, new session guest 2 is there. Yes, here. See, one more session is existed for the guest, right? See, you can see that here. 29, there is a new session. Actually, the guest contains two sessions, maybe two logins. Two logins are there. The recent, or you can say that last login only, we need to find out it. Okay, that's the reason we got this 21, 20, 30 to 32. I think you got it right. So here also something we need to struggle. Same, I think we can use it, whatever the earlier file is there, because I want to explore the same file in a app 5.5. Yes, same input file, I think so, right? Cat input.txt, because if I do on this one, my job is easy, right? Here, session is closed, removed. Yes, new session for ZDM. Similar way, new session for, yes, new session for guest. Here is the time is different one. Similar way, one more new session for student. Yes, here is one more new session for the same guest only. Yes. So here, so what I do is the same process. What I do earlier, what I did earlier, the same command I want to take it, right? A bigger command. Maybe the bigger command, it's good one, right? So I can do experiment on this, right? So what I do, new session is okay. Yeah, exact matching. No, no. I want the complete line because I don't want other things. I want that only the time field. So I want the complete line, the new session of which user. See, user we already fixed. Uh, the user is already we fixed. That's already given. That's guest, right? Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Guest, okay. Yeah, that's okay. But let me try that. Whether I'm getting the proper lines or not. Let me check this one. Yes, got it, right? See, guest, oh, maybe guest has, maybe different things is there. Okay, but it's okay. But we are not worrying about this part because this part we don't want it. We want this part, right? So in this way, this part we want, it means I can use cut, right? Definitely I can use cut, right? But I can use cut. What should I do was, I should use, this is the most recent or last login, because if you compare 23 minutes, 24 minutes, here also 24 minutes, but it's a difference of 4 seconds, right? So what should you do is, uh, I don't want other things. These two lines I don't want it. These two lines I don't want it. I want only this line, the last line only. Okay. So what should you do is, I can use with the tail along with this one tail. I can use it, right? I can use the tail, no, right?
But sir, we have to just take the output as from the guest user, na? But you are taking from guest two also.
No, no, that's okay. Oh, okay, okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You
Guest.
can use guest dollar, na, so that
Correct,
we
correct,
just get guest.
correct, correct. So guest is okay, but guest is fixed. But other things we don't worry. Guest should be a single word, right?
Yes, sir.
I can do that space here. Correct. Oh, I'm sorry. Guest after it, there should be a dot. Okay. Maybe you can say the dot, right? Okay. That's okay. But here also that's getting. I want only up to the guest. Should I do? I want only up to the guest.
Can we use dollar guest dollar?
Dollar?
Yeah, so that just guest will come, guest will not.
Only the guest, right? Dollar, huh?
Yes, sir.
Is it right filter? I'm not sure that, right? Let me check that. No, no, that's not right. Okay. That should be blocked. Okay. So what should I do is exactly guest is okay, but it should be entered just before that, yeah, that's okay. Maybe already we tried that. This one just before the dot guest must be there, right? /0, sorry, just before the dot. So at this time you get, oh, guest 2. We are not getting that. I supposed to get guest alone. Okay. So what should be the better choice?
So in the previous command, we can do that minus v so that we can get opposite lines.
No, no, that's okay. We don't want we want the two lines, but this line timestamp we want it first. First, these two lines are required, right? Is it right? These two
Yes,
lines are
sir.
required, no, right? Okay. I don't want this one. So just eliminate that exact match, right? Exact match of guest. What should I do is I can use the block. So what I can use a block? Guest blocked word, right? Exact match of it. Let me check that one. Oh, sorry. I think something I'm doing exact match. So how to do exact match of word? Exact match. Exact match word in grep. In grep, right? Let me check that one. So I can use a blocks. Yes, correct. The /b is a boundary we'll specify. That's okay. Yeah, that's perfect. This particular one, your word is don't need to specify this, right? So I can do that. No need to specify this one. Okay. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay, right? Is it okay then? Now I need to pick
Yes, sir.
out. Now I need to pick out the last one, tail. I can specify that from the last. I want to pick that uh, the last line. Minus sorry, hyphen n, which is the line you want to specify. So out of these two, sorry, yes. See, out of these two lines, we picked only this line. Is it right?
Yes, sir.
Then in this, what I'm supposed to do is, again, I can use a delimiting that, I can use a cut. But if I use a cut, what it happens is this part, this part, this part. Okay. These three fields I can extract. Maybe, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Using these number of commands is not restricted. I think they did not give any directions. Strictly should be used. Yeah, that's delimiting character of D with space. And then fields I wanted from 1 to 3. Yes, I can do that. Yeah, that's good. So because delimiting we didn't, in that delimiting we want only 1 to 3 fields. Yeah, that's okay. This one somewhat interesting one. Just I'll change the log file that it's supposed to work. Yes. Yeah, these things are definitely required some local practice, then only we can do that. PPA underscore 5.6, right? Clear. What is my file name? I'm supposed to specify the script file name. That's okay. My authorized login time. Okay. vi login time dot sh. Okay. This here. Now I supposed to change it. My auth. Yeah, this is also some interesting question. They want to check that familiarity of various commands put together. Here they want to refer the tail and combination of cut. There it is cut and combination of sort and then unique. Yeah, that's interesting pattern of question. WQ. Change mode plus X login time. Synchro eval. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah, see, these questions are mostly the log files which they want to give you more, take it more complexity questions. So yeah, that's okay. I think you can try that 5.7. Maybe one question you can practice based on this whatever you have done so far. But these questions are somewhat interesting. Maybe one or two questions are very easy, but whatever the log questions are included, some it makes you interesting. Yeah. So thank you very much. Any clarification from your side, please let me know there.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. So thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye then.